Пиздец мужику.
Every job has its bad days. Today, Machine Universe explores what happens when basic safety rules are ignored in the forest. You won't believe the mistakes people make with chainsaws and loaded trucks. The tree wanted a souvenir, so he generously decided to donate half of his chainsaw to the forest. Biggest mystery here: how is this guy still walking around in one piece after moves like that?
Nossa, é muito rápido. Eu vou puxar a calça.
Safety gear like this is designed to be destroyed to save the operator. Inside the trousers, there are about 8 layers of loose nylon that snag on the chain teeth. Once caught, they bind up the sprocket, sacrificing the pants to ensure the chainsaw stalls out instantly.
Porque se tivesse sem a calça.
Looks like that saw found its way to chainsaw heaven. Check out the tractor dancing. The lift is certainly risky without proper front ballast. Many people worry the whole setup could flip over backwards instantly. This looks exactly like the result of trusting a GPS that says shortcut available. They are about to discover just how heavy 500 lbs of green wood actually is.
Holy shit! Almost. I wonder if he hit the garage.
The driver has guts of steel. One wrong move on the throttle and that entire cab flips backward instantly. Total adrenaline rush. Watching that chain get taut makes me nervous just sitting here. They are lucky the window is still intact. One wrong move and the recoil from a snapped line could have been fatal. It is a classic case of more luck than sense on the job site. Let's enjoy the smooth rhythm of the Genshem 593R as it processes these massive spruce and oak logs. The way the crane feeds the timber and the machine turns it into a uniform stream of chips is surprisingly calming. It is just pure mechanical harmony. Do you find these chipping videos relaxing to watch?
Alors ça c'est quelque chose. Hein.
Even experienced fire crews get surprised by nature sometimes. That sudden, intense burst of heat would have made me jump out of my boots.
Roaming.
Oh, that's pretty cool. This machine doesn't wait for a path. It makes its own road. The powerful 888 drivetrain allows the Phoenix to push heavy snow aside and pull a full load simultaneously. It's a perfect solution for isolated forestry operations. Unbelievable. Look at that depth. Working a forwarder like the Logset 6F in this kind of wet environment is nearly impossible. Many operators would simply refuse to go in when the ground is this soaked. He's aiming for the garage on purpose, right? The crane couldn't hold it. The weight and leverage of the large tree clearly overwhelmed the boom.
Cylinder, he wanted the power because he does a lot of eucalyptus and stuff like that. Made out of 3/8 because he is going to be making those big rounds.
This setup is a total backsaver for anyone doing firewood. It features a hydraulic log lift to pick up those heavy 30-inch rounds and a wide 48-inch table for sorting. You can work all day without ever having to lift a log manually. That's what I call a serious tree hugger moment right there.
Yeah. Back up here.
A colossal tree like that falling. The sound is like thunder rolling through the forest.
Cut it up good.
The journey from the felling site to the mill is always a tough ride. Big logs need big power for the final stage of the process. Seeing mills like this brings back memories. The smell of fresh-cut lumber is just something else. Places like Hull Oaks, which has been family-run for so long, are a huge part of American timber history. Do you get a sense of the tradition here? Check out the size of the blade these guys are carrying. That gigantic bandsaw is for the main head rig, which slices the raw logs. Keeping the blade sharp is non-negotiable for quality cuts and efficiency. If the main head rig isn't running, the whole mill stops.
It's kind of...
My fallback.
Watching this Perna-line model run really takes you back to a different era. I bet seeing this brings back memories for a lot of folks who helped their fathers or neighbors in local sawmills years ago. What is the oldest machine you've seen still working?
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
The operator had 360 degrees of open field, yet he managed to find the one building within 20 feet. Now that's how you fell a big timber. It's refreshing to watch someone who absolutely knows what they're doing on a huge sugar pine like this. Is that the Mercedes 2448? What a machine. Seriously, respect to this rig. You can tell this operator works hard, but that's a dangerous amount of timber on chains and cable. The logs start pushing the skidder, then he rides the brakes, and it all goes sideways. What a lifestyle. Hundreds of feet up on a skinny stem. And the adrenaline is what keeps him in the game. Trusting an old military truck like that to handle the strain is risky. The custom winch is cool, but a huge tree root creates serious, unpredictable forces. Homemade rigs like this are always fascinating to watch. Someone clearly welded this together to handle specific stumps, and it actually works surprisingly well.
Går vi hakk da? Nei.
It probably looked way easier and much cooler in her head.
Поедут. Вот такая получается копна.
Winter logging is no joke out here in Tomsk Oblast. The deep snow and rough terrain demand absolute toughness from both the driver and the Kamaz truck. Moving these long logs out of the taiga is a high-stakes, everyday battle against the cold weather. Why is the right front tire on backwards, judging by the tread? Any ideas what the reason could be?
Пиздец мужику. Достанет сейчас.
Who needs Hollywood CGI and millions of dollars when you have real Russian action scenes like this for free? Witness the power of specialized land clearing. This is a Cat 259D compact track loader running an FAE 150 mulcher head. It's a very impressive, efficient program for residential or plantation development, turning thick brush into a fine, easily managed layer of mulch.
Before, see everything's nice and clear.
Well done on building a great machine. Give the video a like if you think this homemade debarker is as awesome as the industrial versions. That is one creative way to start a fence renovation project without a hammer.
Wow.
Fire's burning hot.
Blink once, and the Tiger Cat 2000 shear already has a pine clamped cut and stacked into the bunch. Plus, the company brochures mention lower fuel use compared to disc saw heads. Technology makes life easier. Seeing the telescopic boom extend fully to place a log bundle is quite a spectacle. It bridges the gap between the transport trucks and the high storage stacks effortlessly. You can clearly see how this machine acts as the critical link in the wood production chain. Wow, this log con setup is truly efficient. The logs never stop moving once they hit the conveyor. They flow directly into the cutting and splitting units, ensuring zero downtime. This continuous flow system is designed to convert raw timber into packaged firewood as fast as possible. How do you turn a slightly dangerous job into a really dangerous one? Just skip the face cut, like this guy. Don't blink or you'll miss the unique cut. Old-school loggers developed this way to fell trees while keeping them attached to the stump, useful for felling timber safely near houses or structures. It limits the movement when the trunk finally drops. Sometimes the old ways still work best when modern technology fails. You have a pickup truck stuck in the snow, yet the solution is simply a pair of reliable mares doing what they have done for centuries. Taking a fully loaded truck into rushing water requires nerves of steel. The driver handles the current like it is just another paved road. It looks exactly like a giant dentist's drill for the earth. Removing that rotten tooth, Marcy, must feel satisfying for the ground. Working a wind-throw area in heavy fog is brutal. Massive credit to the operator for handling the Ecolog 688 Steep Hunter. Harvesters so well on those slopes. That machine truly earns its name in this kind of environment.
How are you? Mr. Master Climber, what's up? It's time! It's time!
Ladders and falling trees are a terrible combination for brave amateurs. Great firewood species, too. This old Shaktiman is a real powerhouse, born from India and MAN Germany, still dragging itself through the mud like a tank. Maybe hit the gym before fighting a rooted stump like that. A great solution for tough cleanup jobs in tight spaces. The SP7015 is often used in parks or residential areas where maneuvering is difficult. Its compact body and powerful diesel engine allow it to grind large stumps efficiently, even with limited access. Hopefully, these extreme fails serve as a serious reminder for safety. If you enjoyed analyzing these costly mistakes, hit the like button, subscribe to Machine Universe, and stay informed on heavy machinery operation.